It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets on Thursday night.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. To return this, Marcus Jones. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. So out come the Patriots. Someone approaching a decade in the league now, Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett has seen some adversity in this league. Occasional starting out. Take care of the football. He can still throw it deep at the best of them, but he's the type of guy you just trust. You trust that he can come in, that he can manage the offense, and he can win a game if needed.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, Brissett. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the 4-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these Jets fans, they've been waiting for this moment. They only got 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers a season ago before, unfortunately, that Achilles snapped. He's put himself in tremendous shape. He worked to almost get back last season. In that arm and that release, Kate, it is still one of the most dynamic in the game.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third and 2, Rodgers. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, third and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. On first down, it's Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Back to the air, Brissett. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Operating from the gun, Brissett. He's got time here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Jets offense will take over inside of enemy territory. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 48. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hall running between the tackles. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Rodgers will look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Here's Hall. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw is Rodgers. Conklin brings it in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Now Rodgers on third and short. That throw finds Conklin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
run here. It's Hall. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. It's 2nd and goal. Rodgers set to pass. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets go up 6-0 here in the first. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Patriots running their offense out there. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On the draw, they give to Stevenson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
2nd and 13. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Brissett. That's caught for the first. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. The give inside to Stevenson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Off the play fake, Brissett. Taking a deep shot here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pressure coming for Brissett. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and 1. Now Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. Juke the defender. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's a give to Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 now. Quick hitter complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Hall on the give. And he's... It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Zerline on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd down now, 7 to go. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 2-score game early. More from MetLife coming right up. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. From the 29. Rifles it, and it's caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Osborne hauls it in. Now he's past the 25. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And this is a huge loss on the play.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was the line. But this defense just kept swarming.
One play action here. Brissett fires down the middle, and it is caught. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Xavier Gibson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. Past midfield to the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 35 on 2nd down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 3rd down. To throw, Rodgers. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. This is Hall. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They run. Here's Hall. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. The throw is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. It's Hall on the carry. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. Looking slant route, complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
You know, these third and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on third and short, they can't get the job done.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Jets back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running this with Hall. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's brought down after getting this up across the 15. A gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7. Now here's Rodgers. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hall running between the tackles. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Hall once more. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Rodgers will look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets looking for a bigger lead before the break. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
Here's Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. That throw finds Conklin. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
That brings us to the break. The Jets with a halftime lead here in East Rutherford. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. We were treated to a solid first half out of the running back, Breece Hall. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff, Sly with the honors. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Jets returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really being the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Here's a give up the middle. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Conklin brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48, into the hands of Conklin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Jets a first down. A give up the gut to Abanikanda. And he's able to get this down to the 13. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Rodgers to throw. Quick hitter complete. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Brissett. Throw left side. Complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Quick on the draw to Gibson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, it's Gibson.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. On the shotgun, Brissett fires over the middle, caught. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Pressure coming for Brissett. Connection on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Back now, pressure on its way. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
4th down's going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it shrinks to a 3-score game again. The lead 22.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
This return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They've got first down from the 31. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Rodgers. It is caught left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Hall on the give. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the first down play.
To throw, Rodgers. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, here comes Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. From the 31. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's a give to Hall. Oh, he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, well, pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They run. Here's Hall. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the wicket. 2nd and 6.
From the 29. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
17-yard line.
It's Hall on the carry. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. The Jets have the football, and they are in great shape with a sizable lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Rodgers. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Trying again, Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The New England offense running out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Got him in over the middle, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks will with them.
And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here's a throw on the out route, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Reset to throw it. Cut by Gibson. Continuing to move past the 45. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Brissett with it on 1st. And he's going to go down. Jets brought the pressure and got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Brissett looking to throw. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Desperation time on 4th down. Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Now Rodgers. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he's got this down to the 40. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Abanikanda now up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Rodgers will look to throw. Into the hands of Conklin. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Here's Abanikanda. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Back out runs their offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, there's such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Henry on the catch. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. From the shotgun, Brissett. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Quick hitter complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Brissett. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Brissett. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Patriots hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line, and then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Here's Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
A give up the gut to Abanikanda. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Again, it's Abanikanda. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. Fair catch made here at the 30. So no return on that punt. And the Pats will take over. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the win goes to the Jets. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is.